graffiti is letters, writing your name or a given name or a nickname, something, and writing that repeatedly over and over and over again in different styles all over the city. And it's addictive, and it's the repetitiveness of it becomes addictive, and really it feeds your ego, it feeds self-confidence. I've seen kids that were stuttering, mumbling, couldn't talk, skinny little kids become men in this scene.
Napriek značnej popularite medzi mladými ľuďmi mnohí pochybujú o tom, či možno považovať graffiti za umenie.
It's just a very shallow thing to do. Just write your name all over the place in style, you know? I don't know, I love it and I hate it, you know?
Umenie ulice môžeme nájsť v každom veľkomeste a Blízky východ nie je žiadnou výnimkou. Návštevníci Tel Avivu majú jedinečnú príležitosť odhaliť motívy, ktoré inšpirovali tieto nástenné maľby a naučiť sa pritom aj pár slov po hebrejsky. Presne to ponúka miestny učiteľ hebrejčiny počas prehliadky populárnej štvrte Florentín. Guy Šaret zaujal k učeniu cudzích jazykov inovatívny prístup a vytiahol študentov z lavíc priamo do centra mesta.
So I always taught Hebrew in a weird alternative way, and 3 years ago there were lots of demonstrators for social justice here in Israel, and we had lots of demonstrators in the Rothschild Avenue in Tel Aviv, and there were lots of banners that people wrote. And my foreign student did not understand what was written on the banners, and I felt it was not a matter of vocab or grammar, it was more of understanding the Israeli psyche.
Na príkladoch z ulice Guy vysvetľuje gramatiku, ale aj rôzne slangové výrazy.
This suffix ush is the diminutive, okay? You just stuck it at the end and it became cute and small or stuff like that. So people now, everybody's using this, hayush and bayush. Someone told me a few days ago, sorush, so sorry, but a small sorry. When you don't want to take responsibility for your sorry. You don't want a big apology, so it's sorush.
Netradičné učenie hebrejčiny je veľmi populárne a Guy organizuje prehliadky pre nových študentov každý týždeň.
Well, you definitely get to see how the artists tweak some of the words and learn like what that means in Israeli culture, and it also brings it to life. It's so much different seeing it on a wall and talking about it and learning why versus just reading it from a book.
Mnohé grafity a nástenné maľby odzrkadľujú miestnu politiku, ako aj celý blízkovýchodný konflikt. V uliciach Tel Avivu sa na stenách objavujú mená a podobizne palestínskych mužov, ktorých údajne zastrelila izraelská armáda počas vojenských operácií alebo protestov.
A lot of words are written on the wall, and that's typical to conflict zones in the world where you see politics, political stuff, vegan, anarchist, anything. Basically, lots of statements of people, not only artists, also people who are interested in what's happening, the conflict, etc. So from this you can learn Hebrew, but also understand Israeliness 101.
Politickú situáciu komentuje nápis na stene, ktorý v preklade znamená Židia a Arabi odmietajú byť nepriateľmi.
As opposed to what politicians are doing, we can still try and refuse to be enemies.
Spoločenské normy a trendy tiež patria k obľúbeným motívom, ktoré inšpirujú nástenné maľby.
Why do you call yourself try? And he said it's the opposite of art. It's art backward. He's very sophisticated. And I said, what's with the tormented faces and the Botox? And he said, I first started dealing with Botox and tormented faces when I started my diet and I became more aware of my physique and the concept of body. And I was like, okay, you're 12. Sababa.
That was definitely unexpected. He's 12. He's very body conscious at such a young age. It was very surprising.
Odborníci na umenie ulice tvrdia, že treba rozlišovať medzi tým, čo predstavuje obyčajné graffiti a nástennými maľbami, do ktorých umelci investujú oveľa viac času a úsilia.
There are different levels and different subgroups. Not everything is poetry, not everything is very deep art. Some people are just vandalists, and we have to remember this.
Či už ľudia považujú graffiti za umenie ulice alebo vandalizmus, v tomto prípade našli nástenné maľby aj praktické využitie. Jana Machatová, Teatry, Tel Aviv.